Hey Wavy, why do your mixes sound so wide, man? You know, what I'm supposed to do with these background vocals? What I'm supposed to do with the hook and the stacks and these doubles, man? Help me out. Wavy help is on the way. What up, YouTube? That's right, this your boy Wavy Wayne back again with another Wavy Way tip of the day, man. And this is one of the most requested videos, one of the most requested topics I've had, so I had to make y'all wait for it a little minute. While you waiting though, make sure you click that link, hit wavywayne.com, copy one of these F12. Look how they look, man. Look how, ooh, you see how it fitted too? This is a medium I'm rocking right here. That's that Wavy Wayne F12 t-shirt, and you know all about F12. It's a shortcut to recording Pro Tools, and also F12. If you know what I mean when I say F12, go ahead and leave a comment below, and go ahead and hit up wavywayne.com and copy one of these F12 t-shirts. You feel me? All right, but let's get into it. That's right. Today we're going to be talking about making our mixes wider, right? And panning with vocals and background vocals and stacks and doubles, all right? So, yeah, simple as that. This is how I pan my vocals. Now, I got a session here. Shout out to Lydia Caesar. My wife. This is a record that's actually unreleased. Maybe it'll be released by the time y'all see it, but we working to get this out real soon, so I'm actually still in the mixing process on this record. So I'm gonna play what I got so far, and then I'm gonna go back and then break down all my panning, what I did up into the chorus. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a listen.
Don't wanna take up too much time, but I need to tell you what's on my mind. Had me watching movies, chilling on the couch. Next we undressing, sexing, de-stressing. With every breath we take, we blocking blessings. This lust ain't gon' be forgiven. This greed ain't gon' go unpunished. I know I got my own to give me loving. I ain't no saint, no, I was never good at tests. Saw the trap and walked right into it. Forbidden fruit always tastes the sweetest. Maybe I enjoy chilling with my demons, but still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me. There's a dark side to everything. Keep your heart light, don't let it in. With the lucky seven, they tryna block my way to heaven. My heart lusts for the pride and fame. I'm a glutton for the pain. I put it all on 7. No, I can't lose it all today. I'm fighting against the deadly 7. They tryna block my way to heaven. Now I can tell you.
Woo, that is a banger. I love that record. We wrote that together, and when that dropped, man, the video is gonna be crazy. Believe that. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a look at what I've done with the panning here. So first off, this very first track that I have, this is the lead vocal. Now, always on lead vocals, I never pan the lead vocal away from the center channel. All right, so make sure you take a note of that. You always want your lead vocal to have that strong presence. You want to leave it mono. You want to leave it right there in the middle. When was the last time you heard a record where the lead vocal was coming out the right side only or the left side only? Never. All right, maybe for a second or two for a special effect or something like that, but for the most part of that record, you want that lead vocal in mono down the center channel. All right, so that's what we're gonna lead that at. All right, so I'm just gonna play this till we get up to some of the background vocals, and we're gonna hear those come in.
Don't wanna take up too much time, but I need to tell you what's on my mind. Had me watching movies, chilling on the couch. Next we undressing, sexing, de-stressing.
All right, cool. So right about this section right here, we got some little doubles that came in just to emphasize this point. Now, and I when I work with Lydia and other artists, you know, we try to find creative ways to build the record as it goes. So you notice, like, as it started off, just a single take, no doubles or anything on the main vocal. We want it to be really intimate and drawing for that beginning part of the record. But as the record builds up, you know, we want to build an energy, build an emotion, build an intensity. So next, we kind of basically, just to emphasize this build up, this change, just added a little bit of a double right there. Now, what I did with the panning on that, let's just listen to that.
Watching movies, chilling on the couch. Next we undressing, sexing, de-stressing.
Now, I got two doubles, and they are, let's just solo these. Let's go and listen to that note. It's a little, the note is a little, right? It's a little like a little whisper, a little higher of a note right there. And all I did was simply pan them opposite of each other. Whenever I do record like harmonies and stacks, I typically will record at least the lead, right? And then I'm gonna keep in the center channel. And if I'm gonna stack it, I'm gonna record two more of those stacks. One that I can pan to the left and one that I can pan to the right. Now, I'm not always just gonna go 100 left and 100 right, but I do want some type of variation. Remember, we mixing for stereo, right? So I'm gonna take advantage of the stereo spectrum as much as I can. Now, and that definitely, again, depends on the type of record, because if it's a more intimate record, more like a ballad type of stuff, you know, then I might choose to do something else. But with a record like this, I felt like it was cool to double up on all of the doubles and stacks and stuff like that, so that we could just, you know, have a nice wide lush mix. And again, I didn't go all the way 100 left and 100 right, because the mix still has to build, right? And as it builds, I wanna save some of that intensity. Let's keep listening.
What we take, we blocking blessings. This lust ain't gonna be forgiven. This greed ain't gonna go unpunished. I know I got my own to give me loving. I ain't no saint, no, I was never good at tests. Saw the trap and walked right into it. Forbidden fruit always tastes the sweetest. Maybe I enjoy chilling with my demons, but still the.
Okay, so again, during this verse, I actually just, you know, left these next doubles, that's doubling the lead, emphasizing the lead. I left them on that same track, so we pretty much just did the same type of panning with those. So no real changes. And if you see, boom, just 58 to the left, 59 to the right. It don't got to be exact, but they pretty are, you know, pretty much even on the left and right side, just to keep that stereo balance.
Fruit always tastes the sweetest. Maybe I enjoy chilling with my demons, but still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me. There's a dark side to everything. Keep your heart light, don't let it in.
Cool. Let's take a look at what I did for this section.
Enjoy chilling with my demons, but still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me.
All right, I'm gonna double this. So, I'm doing this pre-chorus here. I left the lead. Here's the lead for the pre-chorus, and again, lead vocal, I left it right up the middle. Now, I did decide to record a double take on that pre-chorus vocal, so you'll hear two of the same notes here. I'll just let me get a little bit closer to that.
Still the war rages inside of me. The seven.
Now, when I do have a double, and it's an exact double, sometimes what I'll do is just pan it slightly off cant, like slightly off of the center channel. And you see right here, I'm just about 22, 27 to the 22 to the right. All right, now, and I find that the right side is pretty much the sweet side. That's my little secret, right? Don't tell nobody, but yeah, I like to, when I do have just a one lead and then I double that one lead, then I will take that that double and just pan it slightly to the right, never more than about 30 to the right, you know, in the Pro Tools pan. All right, and then as it builds up, there's also another note on here too. There's a low note and I just pan that a little bit more, about 60 to the left, 60 to the right. Again, I want to kind of reserve some of these wider spaces for other stuff, like some of the reverb that's happening, the delays that's happening, and also maybe when the chorus comes, I might want to go extra wide on that on some of the stacks during the chorus to emphasize that, you know, this is the biggest section, the widest section, and then be able to draw the mix back in tight and intimate again. All right, so let's listen to this with those low notes back in.
Still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me. There's a dark side to everything. Keep your heart light, don't let it in. With the luckies.
So one thing I also noticed too is that the closer that you have like the harmonies to the center channel, the closer they are panned toward the lead, the stronger those harmonies will seem in your mix. So, you know, if you're trying to get, you know, a good powerful harmony section, you can achieve that by not panning out so wide with all your different harmonies. Let's just take a look and see if I did something a little bit different with this. Maybe if I pan these lows even further out, would it still seem as powerful?
Still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me. There's a dark side to.
See, to me, it lost some of that power and that energy right there. So I'm gonna actually pan these back a little bit closer toward the center. Like what I was at, like 60-60 or something like that. Let's just see.
Still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me. There's a dark side to everything. Keep your heart light, don't let it in. With the lucky seven.
All right, so obviously I guess we're toward the hook right now. So I'm gonna play the hook and then we'll just kind of look and see what kind of panning is happening during this hook.
Heart light, don't let it in. With the lucky seven. They trying to block my way to heaven. My heart lusts for the pride and fame. I'm a glutton for the pain. I put it all on seven.
So you see during the hook, now I've gotten even wider with some of these harmonies. Again, during that hook, we got the hook lead vocal is right up the center channel. There is a double on that hook lead as well. And again, it's just slightly off center, slightly to the right. That's my favorite little spot when I got doubles, okay? And then let's just see what else I did here. I got high harmony left and right. Again, on these, I pan all of the harmonies, the different notes. I recorded them twice. So let's just listen to this solo. We got these same notes here.
With the
Make sure I solo safe that.
I'm flirting with the lucky seven. They trying to block my way to heaven.
So here we go.
I'm flirting with the lucky seven.
All right, and again, I wanted those high notes to be really powerful, so I kept those up closer toward the middle here, about 50-50, right?
I'm flirting with the lucky seven. They trying to block my way to heaven. My heart lusts for the pride and fame.
And there's another like mid-range note here that I panned a little bit wider, kind of giving everything its own space in the stereo spectrum. So even though we just have this space between left and right speakers, but there's so much between there, you know, that there's this and this, but then there's every little spot in between that we could possibly use up and fill it up with sound.
I'm flirting with the lucky seven. They trying to block my way to heaven. My heart lusts for the pride and fame. I'm a glutton for the pain. I put it all on seven. No, I can't lose it all today. I'm fighting against the deadly seven.
Let's take this off. Solo, I'm sure what's going on here. Okay, that's toward the end.
Don't let it in. With the lucky seven. They trying to block my way to heaven. My heart lusts for the pride and fame. I'm a glutton for the pain. I put it all on seven. No, I can't lose it all today. I'm fighting against They trying to block my way to heaven. Now I could.
Now this part right here, I think I might want to actually go in and pan some of this stuff out a little bit harder, just to extra widen up that hook right before it ends and drop back into that verse.
They trying to block my way to heaven.
Yeah, maybe these super high notes, maybe let's go pretty far out to the left and right. Let's say 96, 96. Now you see, I never really go like 100 and 100. Sometimes I do, but you know, maybe I'll go like 99, 95 if I want it really wide. I don't know, man. Something about when it hits that outside edge, something like, you know, it gets a little weird to me sometimes.
They trying to block my way to heaven.
I like the width that was just added right there. Cool. So now I think I might bring this middle note in toward the middle a little bit more, just to kind of fill up all of the stereo spectrum, kind of have something happening everywhere and just tickle your ears everywhere that I can.
They trying to block my way to heaven.
You know, I think I want these to be actually closer to the center. And then let's pan these mid-range vocals out a little.
They trying to block my way to heaven.
Yeah, that seems a whole lot more natural to me. Let's listen to this chorus again. Oh, this back.
No, I can't lose it all today. I'm fighting against the deadly seven. They trying to block my way to heaven. Now I could tell you personally.
Yeah, I really like that. Let's listen to what we got from the top one more time with the changes that we've made. Thank y'all for helping me out, because I think we just made it even better. What y'all think? Did we make it better or make it worse? Leave a comment below. And be on the lookout for this record when it come out. Let's listen to it one.
Don't wanna take up too much time, but I need to tell you what's on my mind. Had me watching movies, chilling on the couch. Next we undressing, sexing, de-stressing. With every breath we take, we blocking blessings. This lust ain't gon' be forgiven. This greed ain't gon' go unpunished. I know I got my own to give me loving. I ain't no saint, no, I was never good at tests. Saw the trap and walked right into it. Forbidden fruit always tastes the sweetest. Maybe I enjoy chilling with my demons, but still the war rages inside of me. The seven keep haunting me. There's a dark side to everything. Keep your heart light, don't let it end. With the lucky seven, they tryna block my way to heaven. My heart lusts for the pride and fame. I'm a glutton for the pain. I put it all on seven. No, I can't lose it all today. I'm fighting against the deadly seven. They tryna block my way to heaven.
Ooh, that sounds so heavenly. Yo, so that's just a look at how I might pan some vocals in a session during a mix, you know, and a little bit of the explanation on why I do certain things that I do in the mix. You know, every mix is different, but definitely try out some of these techniques on your mix. Let me know how they work for you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a fellow engineering friend so we can grow the engineering community. Follow your boy on Instagram. Come on now. Follow me, man. And if you watching this and you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. Shout out to yourself. Be dope.